Hi, I'm Cori Serrano, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that um, I was able to be healed and completely whole, because there was a time in my life where I really thought that the best I could ever live would just be okay. Maybe some days I'll have a good day, and maybe some days I won't use drugs, and maybe some days I'll show up for my kids, and maybe I'll be okay, and maybe I'll find a decent husband. And I thought that was the best that life could get, and I was willing to settle for that. And now that I've given my life to Christ, God says that when we try to keep our own life, we'll lose it. And when we submit ourselves to Him, we'll find it. If you give your heart to Christ, you will find your life, and you'll find who you're really supposed to be. And I feel like a whole new world has opened up for me because I'm in Christ now. And everything that I was so afraid to let go of before seems so useless to me now. And God has given me a new vision. He's given me a new heart. He's given me a new relationship with my children, with my family, that I never dreamed possible. And in one moment of my acceptance of Jesus, I was able to find a healing that I will never get in some office somewhere with a counselor, or in a program, or years and years of therapy that I spent trying to figure out what was wrong with me. God healed just like that. And now I'll never struggle with those things again, and I will never be tempted to do those things again, because the person that did those things is gone, and I'm a new creation in Christ. And so those things are dead, and I'm new. And I just encourage anybody who has ever felt alone, and who has ever felt broken and damaged like that, to just submit your broken heart to Christ, and just give it to Him, and allow Him to come in and change you. And don't be afraid to become a new person, because it's better than what you think you can make yourself. And God is waiting. He's a gentleman. My grandpa used to say that all the time when he was preaching. He'll never force you to choose Him, but sometimes you're forced to make a decision. And so if you're at a crossroads where you feel like you do have to make a decision for yourself, choose to submit, because it's so much easier. Choose to submit. Choose to be healed. Choose to go ahead and let go of your idea of what you think having friends means, and go ahead and let Him have your loneliness, and let Him be your friend, and let Him come in and heal you of that, because nothing will be able to take the place of Him. And you can search your whole life, and no man will do it, no relationship will do it. What will happen is you will ruin them. You will ruin other people, holding on to them so tightly to make them complete you. And just like I tell my girls that come to my kickboxing class all the time, if we would stop comparing ourselves to other people all the time, and trying to get our idea of who we are from what other people say about us, or what other people think about us, then if we could just look at Christ and look at His Word to see what He says about us. He's our maker. He's our creator, and nobody knows us better than Him. And if we can look and see our value through who God says we are accepted, and we are loved. And He says that we are His workmanship. We are the greatest things that He has done, and He says that we're good. So I want to be accepted every day, and I want every day to be new. I don't want to just get by in what I think I can do on my own. And every day of my life now with Christ is just such a beautiful day. Every day with my family is different. I've been given, I feel like He's just pulled me out of a pit, and He's put me in a new life that I could never have created on my own. And He's given me a new marriage, and new relationships, a new vision for myself, a new idea of who I am. And again, I've become accepted, I've become loved, I've become his daughter. There's so many different things that I see now that I have always been to him, but just didn't know it. So I just encourage people to go ahead and submit yourself of what you can do and lay it down and let God work in you and let him make you something that you never dreamed that you could be.